Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I have the best Ultra teams for you right here, ladies and gentlemen. Ultra League is back and the meta shifted a little bit. So we spent a few hours on PVPOKE.com after Matthew dropped this amazing update and he showcased the rating increasing and rating decreasing based on the fast moves mechanics that changed in the game. So the meta is going to be a little bit different. Especially when people start adjusting. So we have used some adjusted meta teams, and this very first team that I wanted to use here, ladies and gentlemen, is super good because it doesn't require a single XL Pokemon. It's relatively easy to get any of these three Pokemon, and they are doing really well. Their fast moves and everything didn't get affected as much as any other teams. However, because of what you are going to see in the meta, I feel like this team is going to resurface higher on the rankings. For example, right now I believe it's on like rank 10 by PVPOKE for best Ultra League teams. So it's still obviously a really solid and tanky team. But what I'm trying to make a point of here, that you might see more Giratinas, you might see more Talonflames, you might see a little bit of a different shift in the meta, maybe even a Ho-Oh show up, just want to point it out. So anyways, so this team is super easy to play, super tanky, and like I said, it's really good in the meta. So right here, right off the bat, what I'm trying to do here is, what a quetch by Meshku, by the way. What a freaking quetch on that Obstagoon. It's alright, at least we debuffed it a little bit. We still have 2 shields, so we're sitting pretty well. Swampert does really well against Obstagoon as long as it doesn't have a boost. We are able to tank like 3 more of these, or 2 more of these, sorry. But what I'm trying to do here is to throw less charge moves. And that should be your new goal, is to try to throw less charge move, which might even mean that you might actually want to end up throwing the bigger or the nuke moves on the Pokemon, because each time you throw a charge move, the opponent will get a fast move. So I've been playing around with that. Or use Pokemon that have 5-turn moves, for example, because they're gonna get a little bit of buff with this new meta. But anyways, I'm playing around with that too, and Caleb Penn created an amazing video on that, so make sure to check that out for the best timings and everything. But I'm really playing around with that to try to throw less moves so the opponent doesn't get more fast moves in, or throw exactly when they are throwing. I've been playing around with that and of course time it perfectly. So all we need to do here is, ladies and gentlemen, is to go to that acid spray, and acid spray it is, and this is a winner chicken dinner. Meshku needs to use some Z90X, ladies and gentlemen. This is what happens when you have Z90X, you out-tap the opponent. That's your, right there, that was, you can see it right there, we out-tap the opponent. So right here, right now, I have my very first ever XL Shiny Toxicroak in Ultra League. I have never in my life used Toxicroak. Since he stayed in, I predicted that he's going to obviously have a Psychic, otherwise he would have swapped out already. So I had to shield that Psychic because the Psychic would have KO'd us, unfortunately. I still have one more power-up on my Toxicroak, and also here I think I should have swapped it instantly instead of farming up so much, because all I need to do is to make sure I have extra energy on the Toxicroak. I don't need so much energy, and then I would have win this matchup right here. I believe we're still gonna equal out on this matchup, so Shadow Snorlax actually wins the no shield here, but because he had so much energy advantage, we're going to go out at the same time, I believe. I mean, watch this, Z90X, boy! No! 1 HP? Anyways, oh, right there. Did you guys see that? I wanted to point it out. Revived a little bit. My charge moves never showed up to throw. And I'm absolutely maxed out on energy, as you guys can see. But my charge moves never showed up when I swapped in. And this is where I lost the match, because I needed the shield against the Umbreon later on. Or actually right there. If I would have had the shield, it would have been a different thing, and I would have quetched on my War Rain after I throw a move, swap out. And then later when I come back in, I have the shield for a Toxicroak, because War Rain actually does really well against the Obstagoon here. It's not gonna be as bad as you think, because it's more tanky in the Ultra League. But man, do you guys see that? So the question that I have for you, please comment it below. Is that a new mechanic? When you swap in a Pokemon and you already have a move, no matter, regardless if you win or lose the CMP, even though we won that CMP because Toxicroak wins against Corsilia, we know that for a fact. But the question is, when you come in with a Pokemon, right, when you swap in, do you take 1 turn to show up your fast moves? Actually, right there, did we take 1 turn? We need to pay attention of that. Because my moves never showed up against the Corsilia, as you guys see. Rewind it and you can see it. But my question is to you, is that a new mechanic or is it a new bug? That's the big question here. Please let me know in the comments, guys. I would love to know your thoughts on it. So you got my question, right? When you swap in, your charge was supposed to show up or not? Does it take a turn or not? That's the question. Okay, so right here, I'm throwing an Icicle Spear. I think I should overfarm tank one and just go straight up to double freaking Earthquake. That's what I should have done here. But we live and learn, you know what I mean? So anyways, all we're gonna do is that, and I didn't need to shield that either, so I don't know what I'm doing here, but anyways, it is what it is. It's still pretty good because we should have been fine. We should have thrown an Earthquake here as well again, but now we're just gonna win with Icicle Spear. I was just expecting that he's going to shield something, but he didn't shield, so now I'm just like, alright, screw it, I'm just gonna go straight up Icicle Spear. But if we had thrown an Earthquake, we would have won this matchup already. He shields this one? Oh my god, I didn't expect that. Now we swap out, we get an Incinerate, which is awesome for us. We got one Incinerate, which is pretty freaking cool. That's why it's awesome, and this is for that reason we get to the Brave Bird, which is awesome. We get rid of the Lost Shield here. This is absolutely beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. We are looking good, actually. We are looking good. And Giratina doesn't need a shield. So the shield is for the War Rain, honestly. So all we're gonna do is come back in with the War Rain, which is not very healthy. We're gonna overfarm a little bit. We're gonna throw one. It will do pretty decent damage to the Swampert. And then we're gonna shield one on the War Rain. Is that what I'm thinking? Right? We're gonna shield this. Yep, and then we're gonna throw one more, because Swampert, believe it or not, do lots of damage to Giratina even with the Earthquake. So for that reason, I wanted to make sure that we weaken this Swampert as much as we could. Now we throw, we're still farming. He comes in with a Nidoqueen, and all we take is 4 for the Icicle Spear, and he needs 5 for the Poison Fang. So this is perfect. Look at that damage. It's called the Z9EX Advantage, Meshku. You should get one for yourself, because we were able to out-tap that Nidoqueen, boy. But anyways, we no need to shield the Giratina is such a freaking tank, dude. We will tank everything. We're just gonna farm it all the way down. Huge farm down, because we also know that Giratina wins every single CMP against this team that Meshku has. So all we need to do, just have maximum energy and just spam those fast moves, because he's low enough that boom, here goes the Swampert out. And then here comes the Muk, and Muk is out as well, because we have all the charge rules that we need. Since we did an epic farm down with Giratina, boy. Giratina is epic. Oh boy. Okay, so this team is good, but this is not my team that I'm going to play. This is way too super meta for me. The only reason I'm saying this because everybody using the Warring Trevenant core. That's the most common core in Ultra League right now, so I just wanted to showcase it. It's super good, super strong. So if you need something, woohoo! That's what we do, Shadow Ball. I should have swapped out here, I believe, but instead I'm just throw a Shadow Ball to get rid of his shield, which is still okay, it's valuable, but I think I'm messing it up with that. So, and now I'm gonna let him farm down, so it's gonna be loaded on energy. So I'm gonna come in with Swampert, and I'm gonna let him throw on the Swampert the Brave Bird, because I didn't wanna go shield disadvantage. I think I'm messing that one up too, so I'm making 2 big mistakes here. That is my fault, but it is what it is. And now he comes in with War Rain, and that is a problem, but at least we farmed up on some energy. And then I wish I had a Shadow of Warring so we do more damage here, but it is what it is. But then he would do more damage to us as well, so I guess it equals out. But now we are overfarming and overfarming a little bit extra, and then we try to throw an alignment. Sorry, but we maxed out, and I think we got one Icicle Spear behind, so we kind of messed up. We're making lots of mistakes here. But we live one more Earthquake, and then we're gonna throw here, and we're gonna keep the shield. But I feel like you're gonna throw an Earthquake, and he... Oh, okay, no, we are good. He's gonna be able to take us out. But what I'm thinking is with the Swampert, we should be able... But he's still in the Talonflame, so he's gonna swap him with the Talonflame, unfortunately, and farms us down, which is a problem, because now I'm gonna have to shield here. So we're gonna overfarm as much as we can. We can actually possibly still win this. We overfarm as much as we can. Yep, there we go. We throw the Hydro here, and we almost have an Earthquake, but I think Hydro is enough because his Warren is low enough, but unfortunately we can't throw, damn it. And I think that Hydro would have been enough, so we needed the Earthquake. So we're just one off of the Earthquake. Very close match. We made lots of mistakes, and Meshku made none. So we lost that match. Okay, so this is the team that I think is gonna come back around. Do not use Frostbread, okay? And don't make fun of me. This was an accident. You need the Icicle Shard, right? Am I saying it right? Icicle Shard. I didn't realize it has the freaking... I used the wrong one, clearly. It has a single move, and it has Frostbread. What I meant to showcase here is that Articuno should be back now, and it would have been really good if it would have had the moves that it needed to have. It still does really well, okay? It still does really well even with this moveset, just want to point it out there. I'm actually thinking we are going out at the same time or something, if that we'll actually win this matchup here. even with Frostbrat. Oh man, we live this, right? No, we don't. Okay, we're very close. But like I said, it was the wrong one. So now we're gonna come in with Wolverine and farm all the way down. He's not able to throw here, which is beautiful for us. And then now he comes in with Grambull. See, we would have won that matchup if we had the Icy Beam and the Icicles, the Icicle Shard. So, but unfortunately messed that one up. But here's what we need to do. All we have to do is just shield. So here's what I did wrong. I should have thrown the Earthquake first. That's bottom line. Because it would have done way more damage. You would have won this matchup. I just highly recommend that. Because everybody knows that you're going to bait. So you want to throw the Earthquake first, actually. And then now we're going to come in with our Giratina. And as long as he doesn't debuffs us, I know his team is a Giratina in the back. As long as he doesn't debuffs us, we win the... We just lost. We can't win from here. I was going to finish my sentence saying, as long as he doesn't debuffs us, we win this match because we have energy advantage against the Giratina to the G. But unfortunately, he debuffed us, and look how much is Dragon Claw going to do to us. Oh my god, it's so much damage. Can't even look. Ah, man, that is annoying. Man, so close. We can't farm it down now. If we're not able to farm it down, we just throw the a Dragon Claw onto the freaking Grambull, and this is a winner, chicken dinner. But unfortunately, we got that lucky debuff. Anyways, that last team that you guys saw there, I think is going to be a really good team in Ultra League. I highly recommend it. Super bulky and doesn't require XLs, ladies and gentlemen. So check it out. The first team and the last team gonna be super easy to get around with. So test them out. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and I'm out.